Hey guys, welcome back and happy Monday. All right, guys. Well, we're back to talk about Vicki Gunvalson, the OG of the OC, because she is answering some questions. I know I'm a little tilted right now, and I don't mean to be, but I'm resting my Achilles because I'm so afraid something's going to happen. I don't want to speak that into existence. I'm healing. Okay. So I look a little awkward, and I apologize for that. But before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so thank you to Reality Blurb. It looks like Vicki Gunvalson took to her Instagram to do a Q&A. Now, I always love when the housewives do a Q&A because they kind of give us their unfiltered opinions, and that's what we're looking for. I feel like when they're tied to the network, they have so much restricting them. Bravo has so much control over what they put out. And we even saw that with Chef Rachel Hargrove when she was talking ill about one of the Southern Charm castmates, Austin Kroll. And when she was getting messages from Bravo PR saying, please take that down. We do not condone this behavior. So for Vicki, since she's not under contract, I'm just like, yeah, Vicki, mention it all. When she took to her Instagram to do this Q&A, she was answering questions about Heather Dubrow, Megan King Edmonds. Well, I guess we can forget the Edmonds. Kelly Dodd, would she return to the show? What would that look like? And some of the ridiculous moments that she endured while filming. Okay. While taking questions from her fans and followers, Vicki shared her thoughts on Heather and Megan, and she looked back on her former friendship with Noella Bergner, which a lot of people didn't realize, even though Vicki hated Bronwyn Windham-Burke, she definitely did not like her. She also accused her of tainting the show, ruining it, and making it not as classy, which is so funny and kind of ironic because there were a lot of not classy moments before Bronwyn. But listen, I was here for a no return from Bronwyn anyways. But she had a friendship with Noella Bergner, and Noella was best friends with Bronwyn at one point. And she said, before the show started, before Noella started filming the show, we were really close. And then as soon as she started filming, we lost connection. Someone also asked her, do you like Heather Dubrow? But Vicki didn't have a clear answer. And she said, listen, I like people who like me and respect me. I'm guessing that's probably a no, but I don't think that she wants to say too much at this point because I think she's still hopeful that she will be asked for a return to the show. And I think that she's hoping that Tamra Judge will film with her and have her come in as like a friend in some of the scenes. And if Heather is being bashed, then Heather might try to block that. Just like Heather tried to block Tamra Judge returning when she did her podcast and talked about the fact that Tamra had a podcast. She's talking about the Real Housewives. How can a housewife be a housewife if she has a podcast talking about housewives? Which was hypocritical because Heather Dubrow also talks about housewives. Hold on. Then when another fan asked, what did you think of Heather wanting to call the paramedics on Shannon yelling at Lizzie's dinner, referring to a season 9 moment which Heather believed that Shannon was having a psychiatric breakdown, and she accused her and Terry Dubrow of attempting to take her down and her then husband, David Beador, and Vicki said that moment was ridiculous. I mean, that is some Orange County stuff. This woman is screaming and freaking out and she's yelling, let's call the paramedics on her. I mean, that wouldn't be my first thing that I would think to do, but we're also talking about Heather Dubrow. I feel like they operate in a completely different world. As for her feelings on Megan, who recently shaded her as toxic, and remember, she exposed Brooks for this whole cancer thing, she said no comment. She has no comment about Megan. Megan didn't do anything bad, though. I mean, Megan shading her, yes, that's one thing, but Megan did expose Brooks, and honestly, I would be thanking Megan if I were Vicki Gunvalson, because without Megan exposing the whole situation, maybe Vicki would have gotten into a marriage or something with Brooks, with this guy who was sort of frauding her, lying to her at least. Someone else questioned, again, what are your thoughts on Noella? And that's when she said, we were good friends before she got on the Real Housewives of Orange County, but then we lost connection as soon as she got on. Next, a fan asked, and this fan's name was Danny, asked Vicki if she would return to the show, with a couple of her former castmates in tow. I was wondering if you can try hard and return to the Real Housewives of Orange County with Tamra and fight hard to get Kelly Dodd back on. And she was on board. She said, I'd love to, but it's not up to me. It's up to Bravo and Andy Cohen, which is true. It is up to Bravo and Andy Cohen. I don't see where they would bring Kelly Dodd back, but we did hear rumors at one point that Kelly Dodd, I believe she was the one who said this, that Andy Cohen called her about a potential return. She was never actually, she was taken off the show, yes, but I think a big part of Kelly Dodd being taken off the show was because Heather Dubrow, they wanted to bring Heather Dubrow back on. They wanted that opulent lifestyle. They wanted to put all of their eggs in Heather Dubrow's basket. And I don't think it worked for season 16. I thought it was fun to see her back, but it's not as dramatic and not, there aren't too many wild moments with Heather Dubrow. But Heather, there's no chance in hell that she would film with Kelly Dodd, especially after the moments where Kelly's caught mocking her, the moments where Kelly sent a cease and desist, the moments where Kelly saw her outside of Orange Theory. I mean, there are a couple moments where Heather Dubrow would be like, no, there's no chance in hell I'm filming with her. And I think Bravo had to choose a side. They're like, do we want to keep Kelly Dodd, or do we want to fire her or put her on pause and bring back Heather Dubrow? Obviously, we saw what they did. While it's unclear who will be a part of the Real Housewives of Orange County season 17, Heather hinted, and it's not really that unclear, that her and Shannon would be returning. And that's exactly what's going on. We have Heather and Shannon who will be returning to the show. We have Taylor Armstrong who will be there as a friend. We have Tamra Judge who will be back. Gina K and Emily also filming full-time. And then there's another housewife who's a friend of Tamra's, and we don't know if she's going to be full-time or friend of. But what we do know is there was a rumor that Alexis Bellino would be a part of the show. That rumor is dead. It's not happening. Stop trying to make fetch happen. Alexis Bellino is not coming back to the show, and I can't say that I'm mad about that. I think that we have enough drama with Tamra, who's going to come in guns a-blazing, looking at Gina and Emily being like, you laughed at my exit. Okay, one. Shannon Bador, you stopped talking to me the minute that you didn't need me anymore when I got back when I got kicked off of the show. And then Heather Dubrow, you tried to block me from coming back to the show to begin with. Yeah, we have enough drama already. And now she has a friend joining her. I don't think that Taylor Armstrong will have too much drama. And people were asking me, Adam, do you think Taylor will be promoted to a full-time housewife? I just don't think that she has it in her to be no shade. Did you watch Ultimate Girls Trip season 2, Ex-Wives Club? I don't think Taylor needs to be a full-time housewife. But guys, go ahead and comment below. And before you go, I wanted to say thank you for another amazing Hot Messy Topics today. We had so much fun, and we have a huge announcement coming this week, so get ready for it. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And I'm sorry for the awkward, tilted sort of situation, but I just got to baby this bitch to make sure that nothing bad happens. I love you guys, and we'll see you so very soon. Bye.